not bad for the view of this lake, which is, oh, I forgot the name of it. I'll put it below. Del something. I can't remember. But I'm at the lakeside use area, and there are no signs that say no overnight camping, and so I am just going to park it right here. So I just looked it up. It's called DeGray Lake, Degray Lake. And it's another really cool shaped lake like Lake Ouachita was. I've got like little islands and stuff to view, and I can walk around here a little bit and get different views other than what I just see from the van window. Although I've been enjoying doing van air paintings where I just paint what's outside my window. It's kind of the fun part of this. Yeah, so gonna stay here, see if I can stay here for a couple of nights. That would be nice. I did go back on my way down because I had to stop in Hot Springs for a couple of things. And one of those things was I wanted to refill at that spring because that water is so good. And I haven't had such tasty, amazing water in so long that, yeah. So I am really enjoying my spring water fill. And, but now I'm heading south. So I am going to eat my dinner. I just made myself some chili and rice. And I'm going to eat my dinner, feed the nugget, make a phone call, get my butt into bed, and see where the sunrise is. We'll see. I feel like it's just right outside the window. But we'll see where it ends up. Maybe I don't have a sunrise or a sunset from here, but either way, pretty view of the lake. I can't imagine that I'm not going to have something pretty to paint in this spot. So we'll see how it goes. Catch you in a bit. Sunset tonight out the back window. I know. What? I know, I'm just comfortable, laying in bed, relaxing, getting ready to call it a night. Another overcast morning here on the lake. But one of the really cool things about it is that the heads of the bald eagles glow. Yeah. I've been watching, so this is I haven't really been letting Nugget be outside because I have there were 2 bald eagles yesterday. So, and I just saw another one go by, and I kind of feel like not a good idea to put bait out. Although I could take her for a walk on a leash. They won't come for her if they're not that bold. But, you know, I'm still being careful. I'm amongst the pines, and around the pines you have all of those predatory birds that are big enough to decide that Nugget's like a really good meal. So, plus she's really well fed. I've been painting a lot. I mean, that's okay, so, oh, here, right here. These are 2 little ones I just did. This one I did yesterday. I know I need reading glasses. So, maybe that. I don't know. It's terrible because you can't see the color well. It's not showing up. So, I did this one. You can see they're little. They're, you know, approximately business card sized. Oh, and I didn't write on the back of this one. That's good for me to know. So, this was my painting I did yesterday, and then this was this morning. Sunrise through the pines. This is a little bit romanticized because there's a lot of new growth coming in that definitely fills in a lot of this view, but I kind of imagined it as a little bit more Spartan. And this one was yesterday afternoon, looking across the lake as the spring growth was really glowing in the light yesterday. So that was really fun. This was the sunrise the night before or sunset, excuse me, from the night before, from outside the back of the van. And so the thing about these is this is my view from where I'm parked. So this was when I was on Lake Ouachita, and I had this wonderful plant growth. I mean, it was so much more than that, and I think there's another painting I did where it shows more of it, but I loved that was sunrise. I had best view of sunrise. So this was across the cove. This was when I was parked at the state park looking out across Lake Ouachita. Oh, yes, and this was on Lake Ouachita, all of this. And this was one of the islands in Lake Ouachita. And then there was this one of the late day lighting, so the sun was setting behind me, and the islands have this wonderful like clay colored sand that creates that wonderful pale green color through the water, but really glows in the evening light. And I, of course, just had fun exaggerating the color of the hillside behind because I loved the idea of the purple mountains in the distance. And mountains tend to look purpley in the distance anyway. But yeah, so really beautiful late afternoon. I have been telling my patrons this, and so I'm going to share this with you guys. I've been doing these, and I think I have shared this with you already, but just these are my new ones. So when you meet me in person, now this is not a call for people to come and find me. These videos are always like a couple weeks behind where I am, just safety sake. But if you meet me in person and you know, we talk about the artwork, this is something I bring out, and you get to pick which one you want. So I've given away a bunch already to people. Like, I did a bunch from the state park, and I did 3 from the state park, and 2 of them I gave away. So, and then I did another one of Lake Ouachita, and that one I gave away to the Daisy, or no, wait, no, not Daisy, Dandy. Sorry, let me get that right. I gave it away to the Dandy Bus, Stephanie. Hi. I'm really stoked. So I met her on Lake Ouachita, and her deal, so she has this really cool little short bus, and I know I didn't film it or anything. I don't know, I didn't feel like pulling out my camera, being all YouTubey in the moment. I was enjoying just meeting somebody else in this life. And she makes all these beautiful wood tools, so spoons particularly, at least that's what I got to see. I haven't gone to her to look through her Instagram yet. So Hold Fast Carving is what it's called, and her Instagram is at Hold Fast Carving. So I'm gonna do that right soon. But this is care instructions. So anyway, that is her Dandy Bus sticker. And it's definitely put me on the mind of thinking about investing in something like this. So I have, I have some really good possibilities for business cards or stickers. I have ideas for it. But I need to invest in some office work kind of stuff. So like going to some place like Office Max and letting them be my designer printer of things. It doesn't have to be fancy. But like I need to be a little bit hands-on. And I don't really trust I'm terrible. I need to trust the process, right? They do what they do. I have to let go. I have to let go, right? Okay. You just saw like a total revelation right there. Relief. I can let go of it. Okay, because I do have a couple of little paintings that I've been thinking about turning into something, and to make them more graphic to use for merchandising. So I've been thinking about merchandising and thinking about what I want to do. I was going to do it right away when I got in the van, but I'm glad I waited, because I've had so much growth already over the last year that I feel like now I am more capable of describing what I do. And so presenting myself has become something that I have a better understanding of. When I couldn't really describe what I did, how was I going to make a proper logo? And I've used this, and I do love this. I'll show you. And you all have seen it. This is my little icon that is on my Instagram and my YouTube. And I still love it. It's simple. And I think it's fun that it's hand-drawn. But what I'd like to do is scan it, and then I can use it as a logo on t-shirts, hats, mugs, stuff like that. I even saw Leave Everything and Wander has a mocha pot that they sell with their logo on it. So, I could do the same kind of thing. But all of that takes investment in the graphic arts sector. I don't have the capability program-wise to do these things. And so I need assistance, and I'm trying to find the most affordable way of doing it. I have a teeny tiny budget right now, but I do have a budget. So because I have that at this moment, there's certain things I really want to invest in. My graphic art stuff is one of them. Another is a Max Air fan. They're $235, the model that I want. I want the white one. I want it to look, as much a part of the van as possible. But it's going to make a huge difference. So I'm going to be in Texas for 15 weeks-ish. And Max Air fan. And the other thing I really would like to invest in is a Jackery 500 with the solar panel that goes with it to charge. Yes, I've been dealing with overcast days, and that happens, but more often than not, I am places where it is definitely I'm looking for shade a lot. So if I have the fan, and I have the solar panel to charge my battery with. And the battery that has an inverter in it already. I can make a whole video on that alone and how that is going to change my existence. I definitely need the fan, power or not. So we'll see what happens with that. And then after I invest in the fan, we'll see what I have left. And if anybody wants to make a contribution toward it, that would be amazing. My links are below for contributions. So goals for the van: max air fan, Jackery 500. All right, signing off. Wow. If you like the video, thumbs up. God, if you made it this far, you're amazing. And if you haven't subscribed, there's a button below, and if you made it this far, please subscribe. That means you can handle being subscribed to my channel. Thank you. And then be notified every time I put out a video. You hit the notification bell. I already told you about the links below for contributions, so that's it. Have a great rest of the day, everybody. Say bye, Muddy. Bye, Muddy. And yes, Muddy Waters lives with me. And we match our pinkness. Okay. See you next time.